Ugh. What we saying, man? Old time.
Get up, man, get up. That's enough. Lift the fight's enough of it. Still out of breath. I've got a client in about 10 minutes, so that's why I'm filming this now while I'm still out of breath. Okay, so tonight was an example of deadlift support. So you guys know I've been working on my deadlift recently, and I haven't been filming everything, but these are the kind of exercises I've been doing to support my deadlift. Those of you who saw the end of my most recent strength block, I hit 420 for a triple, which was pretty cool. And in the build up, I got 400 for 5 as well. And I also got 300 for 15. So, you know, pretty decent stuff. Pretty decent stuff. So these are the kind of things I do on a very regular basis. So workout 1 is my heavy deadlift with a tiny bit of support work. Workout 2 is what you say a stereotypical bodybuilding workout, like your hammer strength, pull-ups, those kind of things, lat pull downs. And then workout 3 is what I call my kind of heavy deadlift support. So normally it's quite row based. So I did pen lay rows, bent rows, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they're technically pen lay rows. The idea is touch the ground, come to a dead stop, and pull them into your waist without too much body English. Now, I can't pretend my form was perfect, but the idea is it teaches you how to brace and it teaches you how to be explosive, because being explosive is really, really important in a strong deadlift. You don't want to mess with the weight as it comes off the ground. You have to really like tear it off the ground. So I find these really work well for me. And I managed to work up to 220 kilos, which was good. That's pretty much as I move. I might have done a tiny bit more in the past. I'm not someone that really keeps a massive track on my support work. But ordinarily, I'll hit anywhere around 180, 200. I thought, you know what, I'm going to show off tonight. It was the little kid in me, the ego lifter in me came out, and I got up to 200 and it moved okay. Not saying it's perfect, it was okay. So I had to go at 220 and got a few reps with that. I subsequently went on to a slightly stricter row. So this was a bench row. I normally either do a seal row where you're completely prone and flat. The only thing is it takes forever to set up when you're in a home gym. My local gym's got one. They've got a seal row, like a dedicated seal row. But when I'm doing it at home, it takes about 10 minutes to set up, to be honest with you. So I just couldn't be bothered with it. Bench rows with slightly stricter form, but again, went pretty heavy on them. I worked up to 200 kilos, which I was really, really pleased with. I haven't done 200 kilos for a long time. I've hit 180, but 200 was okay. The range of motion on the 200 was a little more limited. It's just heavy and it pulls you into the bench and it pulls you down the bench. You just can't pull it quite as high. But even so, it felt like I got a bit of good work in there. And then I finished off with some high pulls, which I use intermittently. I use here and there. But again, I find them really, really good for just getting that kind of explosive drive off the ground. When I teach the deadlift, the mental cue I always give people is to try and drive your feet through the floor. It might sound a bit simple, but that's what I always try and visualize when I'm pulling a pretty heavy deadlift, like sort of maximal poundages. I find it works pretty well for me. So these are a great way of driving your feet through the floor and then just following up and exploding. So you get a lot of kind of upper back traps. And like I said, they're just a fast, heavy, explosive movement. So yeah, those are the kind of things I do to support my my deadlift. So that's pretty much it. So as always, thank you very much to all my old subscribers. Awesome bunch of new subscribers come in as well. And I keep on shouting out Full of Strength. Gave me a lovely shout out the other day. Thank you very much, brother. And he's got a decent following on his YouTube page. So if you haven't checked him out, go and check him out, Full of Strength. Very similar style to me. Just a guy who just loves lifting. And he's no nonsense. Really nice guy. Comes across very articulate. And he just lifts. And he lifts some cool stuff. And he's got a lovely setup in his back garden that I'm very jealous of. He's got a great log. I've got a mini log. He's got a great big log. Yeah, I was admiring your stuff, brother. It looked really cool. And again, just a very knowledgeable guy who's been around the block just like I have. If you're into my kind of stuff, his page is worth looking at as well. So Full of Strength. Once again, thank you, brother. Otherwise, just check out the page. I've been uploading quite frequently. I've been trying to do at least every other day, getting something on there at the moment. If you've missed anything, just check out the page. A few bits and pieces on there that you may enjoy. Aside from that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. See, I'm coming up with a catchphrase now. You guys take care, and I'll speak to you soon.